Saturday, May 25th, I think. I am going to do the longest walk I've done, mainly as a test. I'm on the American Tobacco Trail, starting in Durham, all the way down to, I don't know, what is it, that Apex or somewhere near Jordan Lake. And I'm only doing 15 of the 22 miles. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Should take me about 15 or 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So far, it's kind of pretty in here, but you're right near some houses. The trail is 22 miles, starts up in central Durham, but didn't want to do that much of it. And if I have any thoughts, I'll make my thoughts. Awesome. So when I planned this out, I thought it was going to be nice and warm this weekend. It's actually a cool weekend for Memorial Day weekend. It's actually May 24th, not 25th. And when I started the walk, it's only 55 degrees outside. And it's a nice trail. So far, I mean, I'm only not even a mile into it, only a half mile. But it's chilly. Still not used to recording myself with people around. All right, first mile down. I'm at 18 minutes, 55 seconds for a mile. I did stop a couple times just to take a look around, play with the camera. The backpack has little less than a gallon of water, probably way too much with the temperatures that are out there. Got a couple of snacks in there, banana, some peanut butter ball snacks. I've got sunscreen, bug spray. Probably didn't really need the bug spray because of the temperatures. And yeah, this is actually a pretty trail. It's the American Tobacco Trail. I'm going south on this, stopping at the south terminus of the trail. But it's pretty. A lot of people. It's not a trail that's you're by yourself. But don't care if there's people. This is just a trial run, a testing run. Second mile down, picked up my pace a little bit. Now my average pace is 18 minutes and 8 seconds per mile. Thought about raw dogging this walk, but I've got a earpiece in. I've got a podcast in. Probably be podcasting the whole way or listening to podcasts. This part of the trail is uphill, but I think the rest of it, once I kind of get past this peak in the first third, I think it's like the first 4 miles is uphill. And it's not like it's really difficult uphill, but it's good. I think this is going to be easy. So if I started at 8, I may be done by 1. It's kind of the thought process. Because at 3 miles an hour would be 5.5, so I'll probably be able to get this done in 5. A lot of people on this trail. 3 miles in, and my pace is now 17 minutes and 54 seconds. Pretty good. At least the temperature is still nice and cool. I still really feel awkward recording myself and talking to myself. But I'll have a phone call while I'm walking around people. I guess it's because I used to make fun of all the vlogging people. Thought I just had. So I tried to cancel my Amazon Prime account. Well, I did at the end of April. But I already miss it. I made a couple of orders for some cheap import items. And of course, they got me with the $1.99 trial for a week. And then it's $14.99 a month, which I like better than the yearly fee. But have you canceled your Prime account? And did you go back to it? At least at a monthly fee, I can cancel it when I don't feel like keeping it. It's 9:16. I think at the 9:15 mark, I hit the 4-mile mark. Still averaging an 18-minute and 2-second mile. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's not bad, not bad. Still going uphill. Thoughts about AI. Do you use ChatGPT? Are you scared of it? I'm not scared of it. I think the bugs are coming out. Something just smacked me in the leg. Back on the AI thing. Yes, I have a subscription to ChatGPT. I don't know if I agree with all the doom and gloomers thinking this is the end of society. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Things are going to change tremendously. Did you see the new release from Google? The Google VO3 and its video? Holy shit. That stuff's amazing. Wonder what's back there. Looks like a house. Little bench to sit on. Yeah, there's a house back there. But yeah, that thing is crazy. Had to take a little peek. There's some nice ass running on this trail. Yeah, I'm a dirty old man. I'm whispering. Okay, back to AI. You scared of it? 5 miles in. And drop my pace down another 10 seconds. So I'm doing about 17 minutes, 58 seconds a mile. Not bad. Squirrel, it's in front of me. But it's not bad. I think I'm finally feeling a little bit in my ankles, feet, and legs, but basically a third of the way through. I think I need to do this again and put on an extra 10 pounds. I think this pack is probably maybe 8 with all the water in there. Grab the weight vest and put like 10 pounds in it and then take this. Or go buy a new backpack. Okay, 6 miles in. Lost a few seconds on my average pace. I'm at 17 minutes and 58 seconds instead of 17 minutes and 54 seconds. Feeling decent. I think I'm definitely going to feel this when I get home. The longest walk that I can remember that I did was probably around the same time this year. I was out in Houston for work and had an extra free day. And I went out to the Sam Houston National Forest and did a 6-mile hike. I think that took me a lot longer than this is taking because I kind of took my sweet ass time and kind of enjoyed the hike. But it was about 6 miles. but still going uphill. Knees are feeling it a little bit. Nothing bad, just a little ache. Right ankle a little bit. One of the questions is do I want to go to REI today or tomorrow or Monday and go use the 20% off coupon plus the, what do I have, like those membership dollars, get a new pair of shoes. Haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. Well, around the 6.7 mile mark, trail turned into all gravel, which is nice. Wasn't really a fan of the pavement, even though I wasn't walking on the pavement. I'm at 7 miles now. Definitely have slowed down a little bit more. Now I'm at 18 minutes and 5 seconds, which is still good. Still trying to keep around 18 seconds, probably because of the uphill. Kind of pushed through the little soreness in the legs and the knees. Right foot's a little, or right ankle, expected. But almost to the halfway point. So another thought was, do you care about your posture? I've been noticing my posture the past year or so, especially when I'm driving. I kind of slouch down a little bit, so I try to keep my back up straight, shoulders back, and have a good posture. Reminds me as a kid, stand up straight. Reminds me in boot camp with the Marine Corps, stand up straight, private. You know, that kind of crap. And it's true. Do you watch your posture? Halfway through, dropped my average pace for that mile was 17:51, but the whole 8 miles is 18:03. But halfway done, not bad. We'll see how I feel when I get to the end of this. Not too bad, but I think I'm definitely going to be sore. I still don't like talking to the camera while I'm walking. I feel like a weirdo. Yeah, there's a lot of people on this trail, but it's a nice trail. Basically through all the towns. So, another thought. I think I was watching a TikTok video, but it was, now you're 50, pick your hobby with a spinning wheel. What is my hobby? Well, my hobby is going to be endurance walking. Definitely think I'm going to do the AT and the PCT and the walk across the country. And I need to do this trail again, but do it both ways. So many people.
Is there a dual language program?
Ninth grade and 1 year high school.
Not that it's a bad thing, but watched another video last night. I don't remember it really, but I think it was Grace something Adventures. I don't know where she was exactly, but somewhere in Ireland or England, somewhere there, and she was way out in the middle of nowhere. Old castle ruins, old, what do you call that, mining location. She got creeped out by the stillness. One mine she had been before, I guess a lot of people died. that was kind of cool. So I think that's what I want. I want the solitude. Found another property to buy in Brevard, North Carolina. I think it was like 1,300 acres. No, it was only 1,660 acres, so it was small. It was 20 million. But this other one I found, it was 1,300 acres. And it was actually less money than the 161 acre one. Have your own private hiking paradise. Still had a nice house, lake, river, all sorts of stuff. But back to, what's your hobby going to be? Well, my hobby started a while ago, is making things out of wood, making hot tubs, and endurance walking. 10 miles in and 3 hours. Not bad. I was thinking it'd be at the 3 hour mark, only be 9 miles. The watch says my average pace is 18 minutes, 14 seconds. So doing good. Pace keeps going up a little bit. This last mile said it was actually 19 something, but I think I stopped for a few seconds. I was trying to figure out how long it was going to take me to get back, or take me to get to the final destination. So that way I can schedule my pickup, which will be around 1 o'clock. So instead of 5.5 hours, I think I'm only going to be pushing 5 hours. A little sore, nothing horrendous. Just got to power through it. I'm not pushing really hard. I'm just kind of trying to keep a steady pace, not trying to go fast. Just trying to keep my normal pace that I normally do at home when I only walk about each time, usually about 2.5, 3 miles. Probably usually 2, because then if I do walk twice a day, I get around 4. So, not too bad. Still a bunch of people out here. So that is going to be one of my hobbies, is solo hiking, endurance walking. Well, be hiking because I'll have a pack with me. Don't know if I want to do the full-blown AT. Well, I kind of do. But I don't know what it's going to take to get to that point. So we'll get to smaller hikes first. 11 miles in. Hips are starting to get a little sore. Nothing too crazy. Kind of debating if I have to hit the head or not, but there's too many people just to find a tree, which means gotta wait to find a spot. There was a spot at the last road crossing, but that was just an outhouse. Didn't feel like using that one. Kind of debating, do I want a snack? Or do I just want to power through the last 3 miles? I don't think this is 16 miles. I think it's only going to be about 14 and a half, which is fine. Or maybe I'll just walk around in circles until my ride picks me up, which I should be texting them here in a little bit and tell them my ETA is probably 12:30, 12:45. So many people. Not bad, but want to be out on my own, not a soul around. That walk I did around the Sequoia National Wildlife Refuge in Oklahoma, that was pretty awesome. Decided to grab a snack. Found these at the grocery store. Look pretty good. Now I'm at a spot where there's nobody around. Nice. A couple of homes back here. I stopped at a spot and they said no trespassing. A nice little barn over there. Yeah, 11, a little under 11 and a quarter miles. And I think I've got about 3 miles to go. I'm actually using Google Maps at the same time too. 3.2 miles, hour and 10 minutes. Probably should text my ride. Says I'll be there at 12:39. Not bad. "12 miles in. That last mile, 12th mile, pace was down to 21 minutes. Hips are definitely feeling it. Right foot, ankle-ish area, definitely feeling it. Interesting pipe down there. Wonder what kind of utilities are around here. I think I'm gonna cross under Highway 64 now. Less than an hour to go. 2.5, 2.4 miles to go. I did have that little snack. Those were good. Don't know if they were worth $2.50. Move out of the way of the bikes. Yeah, 2.3 miles to go. Yes, I still do not like talking to a camera in front of people. But then again, what's the big deal? Probably all staring at me going, oh, loser. Just like I do when I see people with their cameras. Hey, at least I'm not with my phone dancing on a stupid TikTok. I'll never do that. Never say never. But almost there. I think right there, yeah, that's 64. Little sign right there. Almost done. This is a little harder than I thought. Maybe. Hey, at least I don't have to go walk over it. I can walk under it. I mean, I knew this was going to be hard, and that's why I wanted to do it. And I definitely want to do it again, because the only way to get these distances in is to do them over and over again. At least the amount of people through here is not as many, which is nice. Yes, I texted my ride. Don't know if the wife's gonna come or if the kid's gonna come, but I told him I'd be there about 12:45. Cool. Less than an hour to go. I think actually about 20 minutes. About 0.8 miles, just crossed Beaver Creek. Took a couple pictures. This last mile, I think I'm kind of going, oh, am I done yet? I can feel myself slowing down. Bug. Temperature's still not too bad. I think it's probably 74. I don't know. Let's take a peek. What's the temps? I don't have any reception. So, or barely any reception. But almost done. Definitely starting to feel it now in my hips, low back area. And I think when I get home, the hot tub's filled up. It's not hot, but it's got some cold water in it because the wife wanted to be able to dunk her head in there while doing gardening. I think I'm going to strip down and do a quick little cold plunge. Why not? But almost done. I think this will be 14.5 miles. I'll take a video once I'm back. Didn't have any good thoughts to make you want to watch the video, but I still actually have these thoughts about AI. Some people are scared about it. I'm not really that scared about it. There's a little bit of concern, but we'll get through it. We'll figure something out. People were scared about the car, and what will people do? And we got through it. We'll get through AI, and I think we'll come out the better side of it. And of course, that other one was, what's your over 50 hobby now? Are you a bird watcher, coin collector? I'm not a coin collector. I like shiny stuff though, but not a collector. Are you a knitter? Do you need knitting? The wife, she's doing sourdough and gardening. Have a piece of that sourdough when I get home. She was making some. That was the only ones I can think of from that video, but that was funny. Walk is done. 14.5 miles, well, 14.35. And I'm gonna take a cold dip in the hot tub. Haven't heated it up. I put some water in it last night. It's got some branches in there. And looks like none of the neighbors are out. So I might just do a little skinny dip. Set the camera up first. And then wait for the cars to be gone. And you can laugh at me jumping in. Alright, nobody looking. Whew. Holy crap, that's cold. Oh. 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 Okay, that water's cold. Major shrinkage. Oh. Yeah, that water's cold, but definitely gonna have to do that walk again and do the 22 miles. Catch you guys later.